Hey, we got a plea offer! But before we get into that, do y'all remember jumping through hoops for Master Judge John D. Kunobi?
I have over 21,000 followers, but apparently that doesn't justify as public opinion. So my testimony was denied. I wasn't even allowed to speak.
Well, the word unprecedented gets thrown around a lot, but it is unprecedented that an appointed senior judge takes 42 pages to falsify the facts on record. Look here in his opinion where he's lying, providing testimony in a divorce case he's overseeing for the daughter of the president of the county bar. Y'all remember $1 Barb Entwistle? The one that wound up with my cell phone out of evidence lockup?
And you guys are going to tell Entwistle Nestle Roberts Law, and then that phone's going to move right back into the sheriff's office.
Which it does. We'll read right here, they both affirm the not having been assigned for years to any case in which president of the bar, Dollar Barb, has appeared as party or attorney. Well, they could have got away with that a long time ago in a galaxy far away. But this ain't Dust Bowl era Kansas no more, Toto. We got this thing nowadays called the internet. And quickly discover the case of Officer Wyatt Mowry, whom was attempting to have inappropriate contact with an individual on supervision, and was charged with 4 counts of tampering with evidence, 3 counts of tampering with records, 2 counts of tampering with information, and 1 count of obstructing law enforcement. In the event that maybe she would do something in return for him, but we never get to find out what. Because a fixer agent from the Pennsylvania State Attorney General's office confiscates, aka wipes his phone. I can't make this up, y'all. Remember Special Agent Michael Adolf Carlson that wiped the location data off our phone when we caught it walking out of evidence? Entwistle employees. Oh shit. Oh shit. That's Barb Entwistle?
This is my significant locations after I got my phone back. It doesn't go past January 8th.
Same fucking guy! This destruction of evidence enables his lawyer, president of the bar, $1 Barb Entwistle, to squeak through a sentence of ARD. Granted by, drumroll, bing, Judge John D. Kunobi. So that's what I mean by unprecedented. An appointed senior judge has never been caught falsifying the facts on record while he and the president of the bar perjure themselves. This one's gonna have to go before the state Supreme Court to make law about it. It's kind of a big deal. So stick around, subscribe, and hit all notifications for when this falls out. It's probably not gonna stay up for long. Speaking of big deal, I got offered a plea deal. Alls I gotta do is plead guilty to disorderly conduct for standing in a public building.
We're going to go in here and probably get arrested. I give it a 50-50. We'll see how they want to respect First Amendment rights.
The same public building where my triple attempted murderer pled out to disorderly conduct.
How'd you get off for stabbing me?
Well, I'm not off. I actually.
Yeah. You got off with murder, pulling your pistol on me.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you're in.
Then, as a violent offender, is illegally offered ARD, wiping it from his record. Wait, where have we seen them abuse that ARD before? Oh, for the pair of local sexual predator cops. Clearly, the courts have been weaponized against me by Pennsylvania prosecutors. So let's take a page out of their domestic terrorism playbook and weaponize the rule of law against one of them. Let me read to y'all a heart-filled letter I sent to prosecutor Christine Christ. Dear Christine Christ, Esquire, this is Jake Billsma, former Sergeant, U.S. Army. In you I feel a kindred spirit. I took an oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. You took an oath to make sure the laws and freedoms described in our Constitution are adhered to. I became a civil activist after I returned home and had my triple attempted murder hidden by Adams County and the Pennsylvania State Police. Please see attached documentation. The police report in which my violent firearms offender assailant chases me down and stabs me after I disarm him of his pistol and run away. Also, my assailant's illegal sentence of ARD granted to him by Judge Thomas Campbell, illegally motioned for by Attorney Patrick Quinn and a non-named DA in the Adams County DA's office. This is criminal conspiracy between Judge Thomas Campbell, motioning Attorney Patrick Quinn, and an unnamed DA in our Adams County DA's office, as ARD is illegal for a violent offender. I'm so glad to know that we're on the same side of justice, exposing those in our society that need behavioral correction impressed upon them through the courts. Let me know if you need any help identifying any more criminals that should be reported and prosecuted. Thank you for your time. Sincerely, Jake D. Billsma, former Sergeant U.S. Army. Please see attached police report showing my assailant stabbing me and his illegal sentence of ARD that follows. And then we send that out certified to serve up prosecutor Christine Christ a bona fide pickle. Oh, nice one, dude. Hey man, every joke's 10% truth. Otherwise, you never would have thought of it. All innuendos aside, Counselor Leonidas, break this down for us. All right. PA Code Title 204, Rule 8.3, Reporting Professional Misconduct. Section A, a lawyer who knows another lawyer has committed a violation of the rules of professional conduct shall inform the appropriate authoritative body. Part B, a lawyer who knows a judge has committed a violation of applicable rules of judicial misconduct shall inform the appropriate authority. So upon receipt of my certified bona fide letter, does my prosecutor report this DA and judge misconduct? Self-regulation of the legal profession requires that members initiate disciplinary investigation when they know of a violation. An apparently isolated violation may indicate a pattern of misconduct. The lawyer must report misconduct upon requiring knowledge of misconduct. Irony. Tell me, prosecutor, exactly how does it feel to have the law weaponized against you? Well, we know one thing for sure. Did that hurt your feelings, prosecutor? Why don't you show me on this doll exactly where that hurt? Y'all see Leo on the table here? Within days of receipt of this letter, we get a plea offer. Weakness! Rawr! All jokes aside, I pulled this picture of prosecutor Christine Christ from a fraud fighter award in which she worked for 2 years as an 8-member team to uncover insurance fraud. And here I am handing her a criminal conspiracy case in which the courts hit a triple attempted murder, allowing a repeat violent firearms offender to still carry his pistol around you and your family in public.
How'd you get off for stabbing me?
Well, I'm not off. I actually.
Yeah. You got off with murder, pulling your pistol on me.
Well, I'm sorry.
So you're in.
And she's offering me to plead down to disorderly conduct for standing in the same building where my triple attempted murderer pled down to disorderly conduct. That's a tragedy. Meh, I'd say more irony. No, her suit. That's a tragedy. Yeah, you're right, Leo. That's pretty awful, even by lawyer standards. Hey, Christine, I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. We should be fighting crime together. Let me go ahead and give you a wardrobe change. Yeah, now you got my attention, girl. He's right, Christine. PA Code 204, Rule 8.4. Lawyers holding public office assume responsibilities that go far beyond that of the public. Exactly. You work in the criminal prosecution section of the state attorney general. Go prosecute these lawyers and judges that hit a triple attempted murder. For those of y'all at home, I hope this offers a unique window to see how barred lawyers break the law to weaponize the courts against you, then break the law to hide their compatriots' transgressions. Remember, the self-regulation of the legal profession requires the reporting of misconduct to initiate a disciplinary investigation. But I've shared this evidence with hundreds of barred lawyers, and not one of them has reported it. This is not isolated behavior. We ran this past Victoria White Esquire, head of the Pennsylvania Bar Ethics Department, and she butt-fucking blocks us. There's that irony again. I thought we agreed it was a tragedy. Regardless, let's get rid of it. This is perfectly representative of the PA Bar's Code of Ethics. Due to self-regulation, there is absolutely zero accountability for those that break the law because they clearly don't enforce it upon themselves. So that was just a quick update. If y'all missed our last video, we caught an agent from the Attorney General's office destroying evidence. This dipshit just handed us the keys to the county. So subscribe and click all notifications for when that investigation video drops because it's so damning we probably won't be